All right, checking in at a little over an hour. We're about 57% done. We still have 40 minutes. I totally lied before. It's not an hour and a half. It's a little over 2 hours. But this is not live, so it doesn't matter to you, right? Essentially, you can see the tower printing, which is the exact same height as the model. And you can see some of the color changes built into it, which again I think is pretty cool stuff. I did some checking. The Kobra X is currently $369 with the Anycubic Ace 2 Pro. It's a little over $500, so not inexpensive, but once again I think the value of being able to keep your filaments dry and in a humidity managed environment is pretty much worth it, especially if you want to get good quality prints. Most of the time I'm printing a single color, sometimes double colors, not too frequently more than that. But each of my Ace 2 Pros or my old Ace Pro tend to be filled with filament at all times. I currently have two Ace 2 Pros and two Ace Pros, and I use one of the Ace 2 Pros specifically for TPU because the time plast filaments that I use need to stay undried. In other words, they last longer if they stay out of a enclosed area and stay humid and wetter. But they need to be dried 6 to 10 hours before trying to print with them. And again, these are my favorite one is soap filament. You can wash your hands with it. There's one that I've also printed that can catch on fire. It strings a lot, but it's still really cool. There are other ones that glow. There's a glow and stick one, which I have not tried yet. I'm looking forward to playing with that. There are so many different inventive filaments that they're pretty fun. There's also a holographic one, and there's one that I guess picks up on the slightest amount of light, which would be great for lithophane. So I'm going to be playing a lot with those, and I've dedicated one of my Kobra 3 V2s specifically for that, so I don't have to mess around with changing the print heads because I use a .08, which is wider than the .04 that comes stock on that printer and the Kobra X. So, also I renamed my Kobra X to Kobra Y because why not? I don't mind the X moniker, but it seems like everybody's trying to name everything X, and I blame a certain individual for that. So I just renamed it Kobra Y. You can name your and the Anycubic Next Slicer, which is based on the Orca slicer. You can name your machines whatever you want. So if you want to call it Dave, like Dave, can you please print faster? If you don't like Dave, you can name it Dave and then yell at him a lot or yell at your machine. I don't want to gender a machine. That doesn't make any sense. But anyway, so you can see how it just changed filaments yet again. It's printing another layer, then it's going to do the same thing all over again, and we will check in again about another half hour or so when it's getting close to being finished. So, thank you.